Remember about a year and a half ago when Best Buy abandoned all physical media through their stores and online? Well, look who's come crawling back. Sort of. I'll be honest, I had a totally different topic for a video for today. And with the news that Best Buy was sort of re entering the physical media sales with their online store, I thought I would just put that one on pause and talk about this one in a little bit of kind of an like off the cuff type of video. Now, for those that are unaware, about 24 hours ago, Best Buy announced that through their marketplace, they are going to be selling all various things that they didn't sell previously, but bringing back certain things like physical media. Now, the keyword here is marketplace. Yes, Best Buy is technically selling physical media again through their online store, but it is through their marketplace. So essentially, just for kind of like simplistic purposes, they're acting as a middleman for other retailers. One notable one is Groove. So if you can always order directly from Groove, Best Buy is selling, let's just say, the Fast and the Furious movies, which is Universal, which typically goes through Groove. They are selling them through Best Buy's website. You get the price and you get the shipping, but it is being quote unquote sold by Groove. And there are other smaller retailers that are also part of this marketplace. And no, this doesn't mean that Best Buy will be once again carrying physical media in stores. So while the news that the marketplace that Best Buy is going to be using is, it could be looked at as a good thing. I always imagine more online retailers carrying physical media or selling physical media is always a good thing. I don't know. For me personally, I have some mixed feelings about it. Really, Best Buy, wanted to shift away from this aspect. They wanted to focus on electronics and lawnmowers for some reason. Let's see how that's worked out for them over the last year and a half. So, them even just entertaining or putting together the marketplace option for them, which more or less doubles what they can sell technically from their website, it's a strategy. I'll just say that. And for us in the physical media game, it's just another option. And one of the things that we will not be seeing are Best Buy exclusives. Once again, this is all done by third party. So if a movie is available at, let's say, I'm going to use Groove once again, that you get the Groove version of it. I don't know if that's going to pertain to exclusives. Like, I don't even know if Groove ever really gets exclusives. But you could also even have that option. I know Walmart also does marketplace to a degree. So, really, it's just essentially Best Buy is acting as a middleman. Now, it's a little too early to tell how this is going to affect pricing. I can't imagine it's going to be like a cheaper option. So if I were to get a movie from Groove, I don't imagine it's going to be cheaper getting the Groove option from Best Buy. In fact, it may even cost a little bit more. I don't know. So this is still very early and we're all learning things as they go. For me personally, my philosophy is just skip the middleman, in this case, Best Buy, just go directly to the retailer. But there may be some uses down the line. Maybe you're unfamiliar with, let's just say, John's, media shop, and you don't want to directly buy from them for, safety reasons or concerns. So if you go through Best Buy, you might get that extra level of coverage or protection from them. So what does this mean for the physical media community? I think it's a win. Ultimately, it's not the huge paradigm shift that some of us are hoping for, where, oh, physical media is making a massive comeback and Best Buy is getting back in the game. It's one small aspect of a larger model that they want to use the marketplace for. So I didn't really look into what else Best Buy was selling in addition to physical media, but it is a small thing. And I believe that there is a shift coming, and we always see articles. I've seen a couple recently from, I believe there was one from Vanity Fair or Variety about physical media as opposed to streaming, and they were championing physical media and it's all of its benefits. So there's little things like that also happening. Best Buy getting back into physical media to a degree. I do think it is ultimately a good thing. So now this is where I want to leave it to you. What do you think about this news of Best Buy sort of getting back into the physical media game? Let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.